You ever feel the earth shake with news that flips the Chargers universe? Today we're in for a Category 5 storm. 4 colossal updates that'll hit every fan like a lightning bolt, trade talks that could supercharge our offense, a draft heist still stinging rivals, and a defense poised to dominate the NFL. Is Jim Harbaugh sculpting a dynasty for 2025? What's this mean for our Super Bowl hopes? Grab a seat, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up for stories that'll keep you locked in. Which one's gonna spark the wildest debate? Imagine a new weapon in the Chargers' backfield, a running back who'd make defenses beg for mercy. Breece Hall, the New York Jets' dynamic star, is the name on everyone's lips. Joseph Zucker from Bleacher Report dropped a bombshell. If the Jets season crashes and burns, Hall could hit the trade block. And who's got their eyes locked on him? Our Los Angeles Chargers. Jim Harbaugh's hell-bent on a ground-and-pound attack to complement Justin Herbert's rocket arm, but Najee Harris might be a one-and-done deal. Omarion Hampton, our first-round stud from 2025, is the future, but lacks that breakaway speed. Enter Hal Explosive, shifty, and tailor-made for Harbaugh's run-heavy blueprint. At 24, the former Iowa State Cyclone hasn't cracked 1,000 yards yet, but his 8 yards per carry and elusiveness scream untapped potential. New Jets coach Aaron Glenn's pushing a run-first offense, so why even consider trading Hall? If their season tanks, especially with new QB, Justin Fields under pressure Hall's final contract year makes him expendable. Chargers fans are losing it on X. Some envision Hall torching defenses at SoFi Stadium, with posts like Breece plus Herbert equals unstoppable. Others fret over the cost, think multiple draft picks or a hefty cap hit. Picture this. Herbert fakes a handoff to Hall, then hits Ladd McConkey deep defenses, wouldn't know what hit him. If this trade happens, our backfield could redefine the AFC West, challenging Kansas City's throne. But if it falls apart, Hampton and Harris better step up or fans will riot. The anticipation's electric, and while we're buzzing about the offense, a draft saga from last year stealing the show. Just when you thought old trades fade into history, the Chargers' 2024 draft masterclass against the Patriots keeps delivering knockout blows. Remember when we outmaneuvered New England to snag Ladd McConkey at number 34? That deal's still a dagger in their hearts. McConkey exploded as a rookie, shattering Chargers receiving records and becoming Herbert's favorite target with over 1,200 yards. Tarheeb still nabbed at number 137 in the same trade, locked down as a starting corner, picking off 3 passes as a rookie. Meanwhile, the Patriots are reeling with Jalen Polk, their pick at number 37, who's now scrapping for a roster spot. ESPN's Mike Rice reports Polk's on the chopping block alongside Javon Baker, another piece of that trade who managed just 1 catch last year. After signing Stephon Diggs and drafting a new wideout in the 3rd round, New England's receiver room is a mess. Could the Chargers capitalize? We've reloaded with Mike Williams' return, plus rookies Trey Harris and Keandre Lambert-Smith, but our depth at spots 5 and 6 think Jalen Reagor lacks punch. Polk, despite a measly 12 catches and 2 touchdowns in 15 games, has raw talent and 4 speed. X is ablaze. Fans call it another Chargers fleecing, with one post screaming, "Polk for pennies? Harbaugh's a genius." Others warn he's a draft bust waiting to flop. Snagging Polk off waivers or a cheap trade could be a low-risk, high-reward coup, especially for special teams or red zone packages. Harbaugh's front office looks like chess grandmasters, but will this draft drama drop another twist? As we revel in this potential steal, the Chargers' defense is turning heads league-wide. Can you imagine a defense gutted of superstars still being ranked among the NFL's elite? The Chargers are pulling it off. After shocking cuts like Joey Bosa, who bolted to Buffalo, and losing Poona Ford, Asante Samuel Jr., and Christian Fulton in free agency, fans braced for disaster. Instead, Pro Football Network's Kyle Soapy slaps Jesse Minter's unit as the 4th best defense for 2025. Mind-blowing. Minter, a first-year coordinator, worked miracles last season, leading the NFL in defensive points scored. Khalil Mack with 12 sacks and Derwin James with 90 tackles and 3 picks are the heart but fifth-round gems Tarheeb Still and Cam Hart stole the show, combining for 5 interceptions. Sope raves. Harbaugh turned a bottom 10 defense into a top 5 unit in 1 year. New additions Dante Jackson's ball hawking at corner, Naquan Jones run stuffing in the trenches, and rookie pass rusher Kyle Kennard's 6'5" sacks fit Harbaugh's smash mouth vision like a glove. Ex-fans are hyped. Minter's a wizard, one post declares, while others worry, no Bosa? Mahomes will eat us alive. Facing the AFC West's gauntlet Mahomes, Russell Wilson, maybe even a resurgent Bo Nix won't be easy. Last season's 28 forced turnovers prove Minter's scheme thrives on chaos. But can it hold up without veteran depth? This ranking's a middle finger to the haters, and while we're riding this high, another defensive shocker's coming. Think the Chargers' defense has peaked? Hold up Harbaugh's playing chess while others fumble checkers. Despite losing Bosa, Ford, Samuel Jr., and Fulton, Minter's crew is still projected as a top 4 NFL defense by Sope. Insane! Last season, Minter's debut saw our defense top the league in points, with 35 total takeaways. Mack and James are the maestros, but rookies Still and Hart proved we've got depth for days. Jackson's speed, Jones's grit, and Kennard's relentless pressure scream Harbaugh's philosophy. Physical, fearless, dominant. X is electric posts call this the dawn of a defensive dynasty. But some fans fear, can we stop Kelsey and Hill? Minter's scheme mixes veteran savvy with young hunger, forcing 14 fumbles last year. The AFC West's a minefield. Mahomes alone threw for 4,200 yards last season, but our 3-4 Efron and hybrid coverages could stifle them. This projection's a battle cry, and SoFi's ready to erupt. But while we're amped, something massive's brewing. What a day, Chargers Nation! From Breece Hall as a potential offensive dynamite, to schooling the Patriots in that draft saga, to Minter's defense rising as a top 4 juggernaut, Harbaugh's building a monster. 2025 could be our Super Bowl ticket. So, what's your call? Does Hall make us unstoppable? Is Polk a diamond in the rough? Can our defense own the AFC? Drop your hot takes below, smash that like, and subscribe to stay in the game. Let's make SoFi Stadium rumble. Bolt up.